What's up guys, and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel video. So Declan Akaba has returned and the event flow is pretty much the same as the previous time. However, the only difference right now, he has some new supports. First up, we got two new skills such as emergency contract laundering and also forbidden contract, along with two new triple D cards such as Rebel King Leonidas and double D Cerberus. So Cerberus has an effect where you can actually change the level of a monster while giving it extra attack points. This would normally go for monsters that you actually use for XC summoning or synchro summoning, if you will. Aside from that, if this card is pendulum summoned from the hand while you control a double D monster other than this, target a continuous spell in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. So it's actually a great recycler. And swap your contract with the Swamp King, or even like dark contract spell cards that were destroyed by your opponent or actually destroyed by your own effects such as Beowulf's effect. You can literally just bring it back into your hand just like that when this card is pendulum summoned in the turn. Whereas for Triple D, Rebel King Leonidas with 2600 attack points and as a level 7 has an effect. Whenever you take effect damage, and this applies to both pendulum and as a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, gain life points equal that amount of damage, and also destroy this card if it's in the pendulum zone instead, and increase the life points by the same amount. And swap, if you were to have Dark Contract, the Dark Contract cards that actually let you take effect damage during the standby phase, you can essentially special summon this card from your hand just from get-go. And swap, if you were to actually have like for example Oracle King Dark on the field, so instead of taking damage, you'll just special summon this card from your hand just like that. And it's a pendulum scale of 3, whereas Cerberus is at pendulum scale of 2. And swap is much more recommended to add Triple D Rebel King Leonidas into your deck instead of using Savant. Even though Savant has a great effect of discarding it to add a Triple D monster back into your hand, you gotta remember that the fact is that if you were to actually go for more summons, Savant will actually like increase the levels, and so making it harder for you to pendulum summon during that turn or in the late game as it goes on. So for the skills, we have Forbidden Contract. If your life points are at 2000 or less, change your face-up Dark Contract with Swamp King to Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp King instead. Whereas send one Contract Laundering or Dark Contract for emergency contract laundering, and destroy all face-up Dark Contract cards on the field, then increase your life points by the number of cards destroyed by 1000 points. So this is actually a great way to actually increase your life points if you do not have like Oracle King Dark or maybe Rebel King Leonidas during that turn, or your opponent has already burned you to a large amount but you still have your back row intact. You can just increase your life points just for the safety of it, or just for the fact that if you want to actually have more life points during the turn than your opponent, then that's actually one way for you to go. So if you have yet to unlock Declan Akaba, this is basically your opportunity to do so, because this guy will be around until the 14th of January. And clicking into the main event page, which is in the center of the icon, you have different episodes that you must go through in order to finish up this event and to unlock Declan Akaba as a playable character, and not to mention obtain the skills. For the cumulative reward system, the cards listed are like the Savant Gallight as a Glossy, and also a Leonidas, and also Cerberus. So Cerberus is a regular copy, whereas Leonidas is a regular copy as well. But Triple D Supreme King Kaiser is a prismatic copy, so you've already played this event in the past and already maxed this out. This is your other opportunity or chance to actually obtain a prismatic copy of Supreme King Kaiser as well. And following that, if you already complete this event as I mentioned, there won't be actually a completer icon but replaced with an Aura Jewel instead. So that would actually like not be an incentive for you to just complete this event to obtain the cards and also the jewels instead of just spamming on just to get the completion rewards for this entire event. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something else as well. So there's a LID curriculum where you actually have to complete all these special dots by completing certain of the courses here. Like for this round, it's Xyz, henceforth perform an Xyz summon, and also collect these other rewards and complete these other tasks. And only after that you can go forward to the second, third, and fourth. So the first one is currently a card sleeve that's exclusive for this event. So if you have already completed this sheet, just wait until the next time when it opens on the January, on the 6th of January, 8th of January, and 10th of January to further unlock these sleeves. Anyways, for the duel itself against Declan Akaba, it's nothing new. He basically uses the same old triple D kind of deck and playstyle. So the moment you actually destroy the monsters and also go for an OTK with any deck that you want, as long as it's a very fast-paced one. Not to mention one that actually does a lot of damage and has a lot of counter attacks, and your deck that you're pretty much fine for this entire event. Alrighty.
If you duel, I haven't shown. I haven't shown.
That's it. Okay, your funeral. Let's see. Let's activate Contract of the Dark Door. Let's get something out from our graveyard, from our deck to hand. Let's see. What can we obtain? You know what? Let's just get this King Armageddon instead. Let's activate DD Fusion Slime. And let's go into Oracle King Dark. And let's get rid of this. We'll do Oracle King Dark. Then we use DD Slime's effect, special summon from our hand. And let's go for an OTK right on the get-go. Let's set this just in case, and Pendulum Scale this. And let's go for our OTK, shall we? And just like that, you can beat him at level 30 based on what cards you also have and what kind of deck you also play. Do remember to actually get rid of their monsters. So there's not much change there, and you can actually duel against Dual Trainer YuGiOh. But Dual Trainer YuGiOh appears after you actually duel Declan Akaba a few times to a certain extent. Henceforth will only spawn and you can proceed with the episodes, or to actually gain more cumulative rewards based on the event itself. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow or next time when something new does turn up for the event. So basically right now we have this event going on. We just get the triple D supports, and that's about it. So without further ado, stay safe but keep dueling.